This presentation is known as the stakes of marijuana legalization. Um, in November, during the presidential election, it was not the only hot topic. Um, in states like Washington, Colorado, and Oregon, we were also faced with the idea of marijuana legalization here within the U.S. Um, in Mexico, in one of their surveys, it said that between 40% and 70% of American pot is actually grown in Mexico, stating that Americans purchasing drugs from Mexico provides roughly $2 billion to cartels or of dirty money there in Mexico. Um, It's said that few Mexicans in Mexico actually do drugs, but roughly 60,000 have been killed by organized crime over the past 6 years due to some form of drug-related incidences. Um, Ultimately, what Mexico is proposing to the states is that the states should actually look into alternatives such as physically growing the marijuana legally themselves, uh, because of the facts that the marijuana product would actually be much stronger in THC by about 4 times the amount if it was actually grown here, as well as the fact that it's about half the price because of the fact of the cartels are constantly having to raise the price because of the illegal transportation that it has to provide to get from Mexico to, say, New York, for example. Um, Ultimately, they say that if a state like Washington or Colorado was actually to go about this and begin to grow their own pot, they could actually deal a very large blow to the cartels in Mexico of roughly $1.2 billion, almost cutting the Sinaloa cartel's um, income in half. Um, Mexico is really looking for some support from the United States here in allowing these states to pursue these possibilities, so that they could, you know, ultimately deal that blow to the cartels and try to take some money out of the cartel's hands and hopefully reduce their power to reduce the violence within Mexico that has continually caused problems for the Mexican government.